guys, it's me. I'm back, and today we have a Nadine West unboxing. So I wasn't actually sure whether or not I was going to receive my Nadine West this month for the month of April, and I actually got it yesterday. I was actually supposed to receive this like way at the beginning of the month, but just like Stitch Fix, they were experiencing some delays due to COVID related issues, but they also mentioned on their website that they were dedicating a good chunk of their workforce to actually making masks. Now I have thought about canceling this subscription in the past, but something just keeps me hanging on, if you will. Honestly, I thought about it. I've looked at a lot of the things I've gotten in the past, and while I may not necessarily always enjoy their clothing, I usually do find some jewelry that I always like. So sometimes I think of this as more of a jewelry subscription for myself. But technically Nadine West is a clothing subscription service. You can get it monthly. I believe you can get it either more often or less often depending on what you like. I've gotten as many as 12 items before, but they'll send you at least 5 every month. And usually the most they'll ever ask for a clothing item is $35, but I feel like most of the clothing is somewhere between $15 and $25, and the jewelry is maybe a little bit on the cheaper side of 10 to 15. They have been, I feel like, upcharging a little bit more lately for some of their clothing. So we'll just kind of have to see what's going on. If they do start charging more in the $30 range for the quality of clothing that they send, because the quality of their clothing is not the same as you would get in other clothing subscription boxes like Stitch Fix or Wantable, Trunk Club, etc. Their clothing quality is definitely on the cheaper side, but if that's something you're okay with, then maybe this is the subscription for you. Now, before I get distracted by Sophie, who's definitely coming into the room to check out what I'm doing, let's go ahead and dive on in and see if she'll talk to us. Meow. So I did pre-open the bag. How are you doing? Oh, okay. This bundle fell apart on me. But I am seeing some floral print that I'm definitely a fan of. I'm thinking this is a dress, maybe? Ooh, it is a dress. It might be a little on the short side because I do got a badonkadonk, and any dress that is meant to be short is automatically made several inches shorter by my curves. And this is something I've had an issue with Nadine West in the past. I've put in my feedback, like, I enjoy dresses, but I can't wear the super short dresses because ultimately I end up pulling like a Britney Spears 2007. I think that's when it happened, when she accidentally showed her hoo-ha to the entire world. But we'll at least try this on, and as long as YouTube or no one gets angry by it, I'll show it to you. The next item are a pair of, I'm gonna call them workout shorts. They are a leopard print. I ain't mad, okay? I actually don't mind animal print stuff, as long as it doesn't look too tacky. Or, you don't wear it in excess. Like, I don't want to go Carole Baskin here because I don't think anyone wants to be associated with Carole Baskin these days. But we'll try these on, and if the price is right, I might actually keep them. I'm definitely wearing a lot more of those as like pajama shorts now that it's starting to get hot here in Texas. What are these? Oh, they're pants. Okay. So there is a tie detail here at the waist. And they're loose and flowy. I would have to look in my closet to see what would work with these. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if I have anything in my wardrobe that I could wear with this. I'll try to style it the best that I can. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, in here we have our mailing label, so we can send back anything we don't like. That is a benefit of this subscription, is you don't have to keep everything they send you. You can send things back. And then over here is a little invoice with all of the items on here that they sent you with their prices. So yeah, let's dig on into the rest of this. I feel another bundle, and that's it for here. So this is what the other bundle looks like. I'm seeing some, it's not a floral print. It's like a Caribbean print. Oh, is this a dress or is this a romper? It's a romper, okay. So I'm not against rompers, I just feel like they're not typically flattering for my body type. I'm only feeling okay about the print, and this definitely looks like it might be too short and or too small for me. So again, I will try it on, and as long as it's not too indecent, I will show it to you guys. Ooh, I see a jewelry item here. I'm thinking it's a necklace. All of their jewelry comes in these little cute pink pouches that Sophie likes to play with. Oh, this is kind of cute. Okay, so it is the silver necklace, which I don't wear as much silver jewelry as I do gold jewelry. I just feel like gold, like while I can wear silver, I just feel like gold is more flattering to my skin tone. I do actually really like this. I like this stone pendant with the little frills, whatever, they're not a trill, trill's a musical term, but tassels might be the word. But I do like this a lot. Ooh, that is cute. I'm very happy about that. If the price is right, I'll probably end up keeping that one. There's another jewelry item here that looks like a set of earrings. They have like a little bit of a mother of pearl feel to them. They are pretty, but they're not, the shape isn't my style. And they do feel a little bit on the cheaper side, and you can tell like the piece didn't fit quite well into the frame, and there's like awkward gapping between the metal end and like where the piece, like the little mother of pearl piece is supposed to fit in there. Which granted, like if you're wearing this, I doubt someone's going to be going up to your ear and being like, wow, look at that gap between the mother of pearl piece and the rest of the earring. But it's just something I observed, and I'm just trying to be honest here, give you guys my honest review. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the bag. While these are pretty, I can already tell this is not something I would keep. The next item looks like another pair of shorts, which they've actually sent me. I think I have these in like a navy blue. So they're another pair of shorts, but these are black and they have a lace detail along the bottom. Now, I actually really like these, and like I mentioned, I'm actually thinking about getting some more summer shorts. So if the price is right and these fit well, I might be tempted to keep those. And then it looks like we're on to our last item, which is, ooh, it is a spaghetti strap top. And it's floral prints. It looks like it might be a crop top. It is very sheer though. I feel like I'd have to wear a bralette with it or be okay with the world seeing just like my normal bra underneath, which, I guess it depends on the kind of bra you have underneath and how well you think you can pull it off. Because otherwise, normally with sheer tops, I would wear a cami underneath it, but it's too hot here in Texas to wear this in the middle of summer with something underneath it. If it was just by itself and I'm okay with it, that'd be a different story. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try a bunch of this stuff on, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so you'll have to excuse the funky tan lines. I work outside 10 hours a day, and then Mike and I went to the lake last weekend. I might actually turn it into a vlog. We went kayaking. I haven't decided yet. If you guys want to see that, go ahead and comment down below, but honestly, I'm not 100% sure I'm actually going to post it on YouTube. It might just be something that I make for us to look back and reminisce on. But anyway, disregard weird tan lines. That was what I was trying to say. I went ahead and started with the top that I was concerned would be too sheer, and I didn't take into account the fact that it's a dark colored top. I paired it with a bra that has like, it's technically a bra, but it has like a bralette feel to it. I actually really like this. I'm not a super huge fan of it with these shorts specifically, but I'm thinking like a jean short I might wear with it. Now let's talk about these shorts. The length is appropriate. Nothing's getting exposed that would be inappropriate. I do really like the lace detail at the bottom. Nice comfy shorts. The material is not chafing really in any way, which sometimes with those lace details, they can get a little like chub rubby in the thigh area. So yeah, depending on the price, I might be tempted to keep both of these. I really like this top for sure. The shorts I'm just in about since I already have a pair of them in navy. Okay, so here are the other pair of shorts they sent me. Again, I enjoy the length of them. Something I do like is obviously it has pockets. The other pair of shorts that we just tried on did not have pockets. I do like the print. These would honestly be just a pair of pajama shorts. So again, the price is gonna have to be right. If they're more than what I would pay at Walmart, then these will probably end up going back. That's my big beef, is that I feel like Nadine West clothing is often quality-wise the same as a lot of things you can get at Walmart. And while I'm not against buying my clothes at Walmart, I am just very aware of how much of a limited lifespan it has. So anyway, let's go try on something else. Okay, so these are the pants that they sent. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna end up keeping these. So I got a little bit of a booty, as you guys are all well aware. I got some hips. They are really tight around here. Yeah, I know I'm saying a lot. I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. So I feel like maybe if I worked in an office, like this, while maybe not saying this pair of pants would be office appropriate for me personally because of the way they look on my body, but maybe for someone who was less curvaceous than I, these would be office appropriate pants. That's the only time I can think of, like the only occasion I could think of for wearing these pants. I did try to like style it for office, but I don't actually have an office job, so I don't really have like office appropriate clothing. So this is just a weird like mishmash of things I found in my closet that I was like, this will make it office appropriate. It does have pockets though, but it is just so tight from like here to like here that I was actually concerned that these were gonna rip when I put them on. So these are definitely gonna be something I send back. Okay, so here is the romper. So I was actually pleasantly surprised about the length here. It's not too short, it's not running up into my hoo-ha. So already there was a point for that, or for this item here, for that. Words are hard. As far as the whole shape of the item, it's not super flattering, but this is a really fun piece. I could see myself wearing this on a cruise, whether it's a port day or using this more as a swimsuit cover up. But with that being said, I'm just not super in love with it. I tried adjusting the sleeves to see if I could wear this more up around here just for funsies. You can't. This is like as high up as the sleeves will go. And I really wish this had pockets. It feels like it should have pockets, but it just doesn't. So yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite piece. I've always been kind of lukewarm about rompers just because I've never really found one that looks great on me, in my opinion. But this is the closest a romper has come to make me consider keeping it or purchasing it. So kudos to that. So I just have to laugh because Mike does work in an office, and I showed him the pants and I was like, maybe you could wear these for like an office setting. So I kind of asked his advice. And he like saw them initially from the front. He's like, oh yeah, that would totally be appropriate. And then like as I turned, he's like, oh no, that would not be appropriate. So anyways, in case you wanted his perspective on those pants, I just thought it was funny. But anyway, here is the last item. It is the dress that they sent. So I do really like the floral print. It's not super flattering as far as what it accentuates. You can adjust these sleeves for it to go up if you want to do more like this style, but I think that's less flattering, especially with this tan line I got going on here. So I was kind of like, let's try to like hide the fact that I have such a skin coloration difference between my arms and the rest of my body. I am going to try out a self tanner here pretty soon to see if I can get like the rest of my body to match this beautiful tan I have going on my arms. But otherwise, yeah, where it sits at the waist isn't super flattering. And I actually already have a dress that's very similar to this, not necessarily in the style or the structure of it. It's kind of that golden yellowy color, and it's also a floral print. I actually wore it on our last cruise during Chef's Table. You guys might have seen it in a picture that I posted there. It's a little bit different because it's actually structured to like be flattering around the waist, versus this is literally just a piece of elastic, and it's not doing any favors for my hips or anything. So I'm not super in love with this dress either. With that being said, let's go look at the invoice and gather some final thoughts about everything in this Nadine West bag. Okay, so let's look at this invoice and gather our thoughts here. So for that top that I first tried on that I was concerned might be too sheer, that's actually only $14.49, and I actually really like that top. I could definitely see myself wearing that this summer, so I'm probably gonna keep that top. The black lace shorts that we tried on, those were $19.99. So that's a little bit more on the pricier side than what I would want to pay for a pair of cheap workout shorts. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna wait until whatever goes on clearance at Walmart this summer, or at the end of summer clearance, and get some then, unless I find some cheaper ones before then. So probably not keeping those. The other workout pants were $24. So yeah, no, I'm not keeping that. That's too much money for a pair of workout shorts. And then the black stripe pants, those were $20.99, which we already discussed. I am not keeping those. This dress is $32.99. That is way too much money for this dress, which again, we already discussed not keeping this dress. They're calling the romper a dress. That one was actually more expensive at $35.99. The earrings that I already decided I wasn't keeping, those were $16.99. And the necklace that I was looking at keeping with the pendant, that is actually $24.99. That is pretty pricey for, while the stone looks really nice, the silver part is definitely something that looks like might give me a rash. I doubt it is true sterling silver. So yeah, their prices are definitely a little bit more on the pricey side, but I am for sure keeping the lacy, not the lacy, the strap floral top that which was the first item I tried on. And everything else I think I'm gonna have to send back. There is a $9.78 styling fee that they charge. So the nice thing about that is that I'm really only going to pay like $5 more for that top, because I've already spent $10 on just having them send me this box, or bag technically. But yeah, their prices are definitely starting to go up. That's something I've always kind of had an issue with Nadine West, is that I think they charge a little bit too much for the quality of items that they send, where I can get something very similar at Walmart. So anyways, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider doing the YouTube algorithm things that, you know, promote me to other people who might also be interested in watching these videos. You know, liking the video, commenting on the video, thumbs upping, that might be the same as liking, sharing, whatever it is. Oh, subscribing is the thing that I'm missing. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and stay healthy, friends.